As Season 1 hits its stride, the writers shift away from heavy exposition and focus entirely on tuning the internal mechanics of the group's chemistry. This brings us to the legendary episode centered around Chandler Bing's hidden smoking addiction. When the group corners him for his unhealthy vice, Chandler pulls off a masterful psychological deflection. He weaponizes the group's own deep-seated insecurities against them, triggering an escalating domino effect of exposed flaws. Within minutes, the harmonious illusion of the group is hilariously shattered. We discover Joey Tribbiani's incessant, maddening knuckle-cracking, Monica's hyper-aggressive, involuntary snort when she laughs, Ross's rigid, overly precise pronunciation of every single syllable, and Phoebe's bizarre, self-soothing habit of chewing her own hair. This writing is brilliant because it humanizes the characters. They aren't perfect archetypes. They are flawed, slightly annoying individuals who choose to tolerate each other's neuroses. This brings us to the famous George Stephanopoulos pizza incident. A simple logistical error by a delivery boy morphs into a full-scale covert surveillance mission on the apartment balcony. Armed with binoculars, Rachel, Monica, and Phoebe become completely consumed by tracking the romantic movements of the White House advisor across the street. This entire sequence represents the pinnacle of bottle episode storytelling. It proves that Friends never needed high-octane plots or massive external stakes to captivate an audience. The sheer kinetic energy of three people sharing a pizza box, drinking wine, and gossiping on a balcony was more than enough to create unforgettable television. Now, we must analyze the romantic foundation of the entire franchise, the early, untainted dynamic between Ross and Rachel. Long before their relationship degenerated into toxic arguments, breakups, and convoluted debates about being on a break, Season 1 treated us to an incredibly tender, grounded courtship. The laundromat sequence is universally revered by fans for a reason. Rachel sheepishly confesses her status as a laundry virgin, having lived a life where clothes mysteriously clean themselves. Ross, stepping in as her patient guide through the mundane world of fabric softeners and lint traps, is pure character-driven romance. The climax of this subplot occurs when Rachel is forced to fiercely confront an aggressive, territorial neighborhood bully over a stolen laundry cart. Driven by a massive surge of newly discovered independence and adrenaline, she spontaneously plants an passionate kiss on Ross. It is a cinematic, beautifully executed beat that demonstrated the profound balance between the two characters. Ross provides the stability Rachel lacks, while Rachel injects the spontaneous energy Ross desperately needs. However, the writers expertly balanced this romantic idealism with absolute situational catastrophe, best exemplified by their first collective Thanksgiving disaster. What was supposed to be Monica's culinary triumph completely unravels when the giant underdog parade balloon breaks its tethers, floating loose over the Manhattan skyline. Swept up in the excitement, the entire group abandons the apartment to witness the chaos from the roof, only to accidentally lock themselves out. As Monica's dinner literally incinerates inside the locked kitchen, the hidden resentments of the group boil over in a fierce, screaming match. Yet, the resolution defines the entire ethos of the series. Huddled around a makeshift feast of burnt food and grilled cheese sandwiches, Chandler delivers a poignant toast, thanking the universe that everyone's individual holiday plans collapsed because it forced them into the only place they truly belonged, together. Part 5. Joey's Misfire and the Existential Weight of Maturity. 001215 to 001530. Voiceover. As the season navigates its final act, the physical comedy reaches a crescendo of perfect timing. After Chandler inadvertently catches a glimpse of Rachel stepping out of the shower, Joey orchestrates a retaliatory scheme known as the Booby Payback Express. The objective is simple. Joey will sneak into the bathroom, catch Rachel unawares, and restore cosmic modesty to the apartment. But Joey's comedic timing is spectacularly disastrous. He bursts through the curtain, confidently flashing his hands at the occupant of the shower,
only to lock eyes with Monica and Ross's deeply conservative mother, Mrs. Geller. The instantaneous transition from confident swagger to utter, soul-crushing panic on Matt LeBlanc's face is a masterclass in physical acting and facial micro-expressions. Beneath all the slapstick, however, Season 1 quietly anchors itself in the heavy, existential weight of impending maturity. This is beautifully captured during the birth of Ross's son, Ben. The hospital episode serves as a thematic crossroads for the entire cast. We witness Phoebe and Joey,